Yo, my guys, y'all see the vibes? Y'all already know who it is. Boy Ghost. And welcome back to Metal Gear Solid 2. Sons of Liberty. Damn, this is a classic right here. I remember when I first got this game, my brother had gotten it. This shit was amazing. I had never played a game with bro, this was the best graphics on PS2. Let me just say that. No game looked like this in PS2, bro. No game. Trust. Fucking Hideo Kojima had made the best game story wise and then the best game graphically that year, bro. No game beats this game in graphics that year. Oh, so yeah, guys, this is another legendary game for me. I had a lot of good memories. This is the one I beat a lot because this is when I was a little older. I was able to understand the game more, understand what's going on, and I beat this game a lot. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing that was kind of confusing was that we wasn't really playing as Snake, the guy, the main protagonist from Metal Gear Solid Part 1. Wasn't playing as him, so everybody was confused. Because I remember when the trailers that came out, it was showing him like Snake and doing all the missions and shit. Then out of nowhere, it was like a 360. They put a new character in. Everybody thought he was a woman because he looked like a woman, but it was a guy. And it was just like, huh? Everybody was just confused. Like, what the hell's going on? But yeah. But anyway, this game still came out to be legendary because it has a good story. The game, like y'all gonna see the graphics dramatically upgraded from Metal Gear Solid to Metal Gear Solid 2. Dramatically. Like it was night and day. The story got better, like it was more dramatic, the cutscenes got better. It was one of like top of the line games in graphics, sound design, everything, and writing. The story, like literally the story of this game, literally was just talking about information and like how information gets along and like all this. I forgot a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna play it again. It's been a long time I haven't played this game and beat it. So we're gonna get together here, enjoy it with you guys. I'm grateful to be able to, enjoy this with you guys. For those of you who haven't seen Metal Gear Solid 1, the series, I have it up. I beat it last night. So tune into that. And thank you guys. I appreciate the help and let's get in this. Let's go. Mhm. Oh man, I love this game right here. Mm-mm-mm. I love, love, love this game. I don't know what's going on, guys. Sorry about that. For some reason, it kept cutting out. I don't know what was going on there. Oh, we could put previous story. thought it was gonna be a video, honestly. uh, I'm gonna play it on normal, and then I'm gonna run it back on hard. No cap. Let's get it.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago.
2 years
We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport.
Yo,
The
this
whole
game
thing
was
stank,
legendary.
but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
The Hudson River. The Hudson River 2 years ago. Man, these were top of the line graphics. Obviously, it's gonna look a little bit more updated because, you know, it's the collection or whatever. My guy Snake right here. In full 3D now, my boy. Like an anime character. This is slow motion, by the way. So it's dropping hard. Bro, like that should have broken down. Look at that superhero landing. Hey! My son's a superhero, bro. The legendary Snake right here. I love the ring.
Boy,
Seen that shit?
he's right on schedule.
He already knew he was there. Shit crazy.
He'll know soon enough.
Title screen is fire. Solid Snake.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
Kept you waiting.
Stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical
He said
specs of
too
Metal Gear were
true.
sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake! Cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
That's a digital camera now, man.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please. I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What?
I'm not gonna lie, this is the only thing about Metal Gear. Don't seem to be like, it'll be a movie.
Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. It's their game. Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon, how many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS 74U. Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair.
Niggas took his haircut.
I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
I know what that is. That's Gordon Lukovic.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. KA-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
God. Let me see. I gotta get used to the gameplay on this one now. Almost. This seems a little different though, I'm not gonna lie. Got him. I gotta get used to that one right there.
Snake, go through that door into the ship's interior. Push the action button down in front of the door and wait until the door opens before letting go. If you need to open the door faster, hit the action button repeatedly while you turn the handle. Make sure you keep doing it until the door's open.
Freeze.
No! Got shot one time. Nothing crazy, nothing crazy. Deck speed, cruise quarters, starboard.
Freeze.
Oh! I didn't know there was.
Enemy sighted. Ow! Enemy sighted. Ow! Oh!
What's going on? Respond. We've lost contact with Deck B. Backup unit, check it out.
Unable to locate the AWOL soldier. Nothing else to report.
Still out, look, we're not gonna look for him either. They was just like, look, we don't know where he's at. That's it. Gotta go around, man. Well, little boy. You know, have to snap his shit real quick. Oh, I forgot.
I need help.
What's going on? Respond. We've lost contact with the crew lounge. Backup unit, check it out.
Oh. Is it still over there? It's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie, I'm playing on an Xbox remote and it feels mad weird. This is the Volume 1 collection, guys, just in case. But I got it on Xbox. Oh, this is the... This is a big ship. I forgot about these spots. Got him. That's a snake. Oh, damn. Oh, this is outside. Go back in. I'm actually going around just looking at every room just in case I ever miss something, you know? I want to be thorough with it. We at engine room. Damn. Oh look, the Vulcan Raven toy.
Raven?
Don't I gotta go to the top though? First? Hold on. I feel like I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Hold on. Hold on.
There's somebody there.
still have to go? I could have swore I had to go somewhere else first. No? Nah, hold on. Isn't there somewhere else I could go first, too? Oh, somewhere over here? Like right here, no? Yeah, like right here. I'm bugging. I remember this word, that's what I'm saying.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right. There aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
What's going on? Respond. We've lost contact with Deck D. Backup unit?
Backup unit? Check it out. No, nigga, I'm out of here.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
No, I'm looking at it. 35 degrees long.
Is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal...
I forgot how you get the USB.
Shalashashka has landed. I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker holds secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild? You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Freeze! Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
We are nomads. Wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing. It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean. And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
Oh, I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice, either.
She tried to cut my son Snake, but she don't know who Snake is, though.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. stopping us.
Oh shit. What? That actually helped her. Oh my god. Got it.
Cipher.
So she was.
Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
It don't matter what
I
they
know
got,
who they
Chinese
are.
gear,
You
Russian
do?
gear.
We've ID'd the old man,
gear.
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cipher.
A Marine Cipher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
EE?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap to lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
Oh, there you go.
Who is that? Ow!
Alright, I think now we gotta go to the basement. 'Cause I'm like, wait, we gotta fight somebody, which is all good. The guy's daughter, whoa. Come on, guys. Basement. Yo. Oh, hell no.
Somebody there.
Nah, there's not. Got it. I don't know. Shooting somebody with a tranquilizer in the head is just so comforting in Metal Gear. I don't know what it is. Let's go. I remember this game because, like I said, I played it a lot. There might be little things I might forget, but mostly I really remember this game.
What's that?
Got it.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the small room on the port side.
Snake, there's another set of infrared sensors in place. If you touch that, the explosives will detonate and that ship will be pulverized.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the M9's knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
So. That's not all of them, right? Is that it? I hope that it is. If not, it's gonna be RIP, my guy Snake. I don't see no more bombs. Alright, let's go good.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
I remember this part. Classic. Classic Metal Gear. Funny how they open the freaking door.
We have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Who goes there?
Hold on.
goes there? Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
Hey. For those of you who know, that's Chala Shasta right there.
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed?
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Yo, Scuddy, my guy.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into U.S. military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
Feeling nauseous.
With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order. And we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is fight of the Marine Corps.
Not right now. I forgot. Ours
is not the only military project devoted to
right now
development. But it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed.
This is so silly. Why they got
I have a daughter. It is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty.
Oh.
You must be Terrence.
No, man. Yikes. They're about to arrest this nigga, though.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Damn, no, man, bro. Extreme.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation.
Got my ass. Huh?
It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed.
I was going through the right side, right?
I have a daughter. It is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty.
Everybody else falls.
You must be Terrence. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Left. Right. Left. Up. Right. Down. Front. Left. Down.
This nigga's supposed to be an exercise.
Let's continue. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline.
Yikes. All their necks broke on down. Where? You seen that shit?
Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave to Manta. With this latest Metal Gear... You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration.
I was shit as brick.
The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Metal Gear Ray. That Metal Gear is called Metal Gear Ray. There's different Metal Gears. Because the U.S. Marines have a Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up costed his influence in the political community. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force.
Forgot. The Metal Gears can shoot IBM mini nukes. Them shit's scary as fuck. Facts, nigga. And yeah, bro, Metal Gear Solid 2 looks amazing. I'm telling you, bro, this is like one of my favorite Metal Gears. I don't know, it's because I played it so much, bro. There was a point in time where I didn't have that much games, but I had Metal Gear Solid 2. And you know, that was like a big game in that year, like when it came out. So I was just playing this shit over and over. They've been a minute though, so it might be some things I won't remember. This is Sprite version.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first image is... Didn't think Gerlukovich was involved, of all people. We need 4 images. One from the front right, the front, and the front left, and a close-up of the Marines marking on the prototype. Get the prototype on camera.
Think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
Good.
I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. We will bear that in mind.
What's the difference with the European extreme?
We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship.
Good.
Intruder to the right!
Oh! Wow! Why they did that now?
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Bro, that's crazy! Why
George
they did that
Sears
right
surrendered
now?
his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads.
I'm not gonna lie, that show's kinda out of nowhere.
But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up costed his influence in the political community.
Good.
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind. The proliferation and development of Metal Gear technology are about to render agreements like the NPT and START obsolete. There are also forces at work trying to exploit this disturbing trend to further their own power and influence. The human race is about to slide back into the endless arms race of that last century. And we cannot afford to play that Russian roulette again. The Metal Gear Ray you see is here to prevent that possibility.
Good.
This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little. To move on, the brain drain of nuclear specialists and the black market trade in weapons grade plutonium has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late last century.
Let me see, I think I did all the pictures, no?
Okay, I'm receiving the images. The first one I'm seeing is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. And the next one is... Okay, this works. It's a great front view. Okay, what am I seeing now? We already have a...
I forgot to take the front left picture. Fuck.
Add Metal Gear to the mix. The result is the renewed proliferation you see the world over. You once lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control and ensure that we never know that fear again. We, the Marines,
Good.
be the guardians of this peace. This Metal Gear Ray is a prototype designed to be operated by an onboard pilot. In its final form, Ray will be unmanned, driven by tele-existence and an autonomous...
That guy's blind. How he don't see us? How he don't see me?
Okay, I'm receiving the images. The first image is... You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot. Okay, now we have all the photos. Snake, the speech is about to wind up. Forget the photos and get out of there now.
Alright, this is shit is about to get real right now.
We, the Marines,
pay
will
close
lead the
attention.
charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the...
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
Some real shit right there.
I am Shalashaska,
Told you,
also called
Shalashaska.
Revolver Ocelot.
From Metal Gear Solid 1. Pay attention, guys. A lot of recurring characters in this game.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
Say, nigga, this is my shit. Where he popped up from? Yeah, Metal Gear is too funny.
Gerlukovich. Nobody move. Understood?
Yeah, it's lit.
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back.
So I came to take it back. Who y'all think that is?
Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Gerlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Yeah, my guy also.
Metal Gear only has room for one!
Scuddy, my guy.
Gerlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
sad. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Dundo. He shot both of them.
Sergey, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Shot a shot right here, man.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program.
Ouch!
Get out of my mind, Liquid!
This is Shala Shaw's revolver Ocelot, but since his arm got chopped off by Green Fox, he implanted Liquid's arm.
The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's arm.
Nah, that's his brother. He don't give a fuck about him. That nigga hit. You kill him in part 1, but obviously he's not dead. He's died, but then they chopped his arm off and put it on that guy's body. So then his brother's arm is even taking over his body. So his soul and consciousness. It was his second time inside of a Metal Gear.
After all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
as planned, sir. Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Oh yeah, I forgot the president was in on this. Save, yes, sir. What date is it? Yo guys, so that's gonna be the end of this playthrough right here. You know, I don't want to make it too long. Feel me? Matter of fact, let me just let it show this right here. Like the cutscenes. There's a lot of cutscenes in this game. Metal Gear Solid, you gotta make sure you know a lot of cutscenes.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad of Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Alpha, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the President. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history. You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the big shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part.
Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the back button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the back button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Alright guys, so I'm gonna leave it right here. I don't want to go too deep, but this is the character which they jinxed us with. He's not a bad character. I did like him. Obviously Snake is cooler, but Raiden is cool too, so you're gonna see that on the next episode, so stay tuned my guys. I don't know. Am I gonna do it tonight? I don't know. Stay tuned, guys. See you guys on the next one.